I'd like to welcome you all to our online info session about our Certificate in Accounting program at Ashton College. My name is Davina, and I'm part of the marketing and communications team. Today, we're joined by Fred Zhuang, a chartered professional accountant and one of our accounting faculty members here at Ashton. He'll answer some of our questions, or some of my questions, about his background and career, the Certificate in Accounting, career opportunities after graduation, and more. We love to hear everyone's questions, so feel free to put them in the chat at the bottom of your screen or into the Q&A box. We'll save them until the end of this session. Also, if you want to learn more about Ashton College, the program, or the application process, you can find all related links in the resource section at the bottom of your screen or in the description once this recording is posted. All right, let's jump right into the main interview portion of this event. Welcome, Fred, and thank you so much for joining me today.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for taking the time. Thank you for the amazing introduction. Hope everyone is having a great day.
Great. Okay, let's start with my first question for you. Let's jump right in. Can you give us a short breakdown of the accounting field and what it involves?
The purpose of accounting is to generate the three financial statements: the income statement, the balance sheet, and the cash flow, in accordance to the accounting rules. For everybody that follows the finance, you will know that all the public companies, they have a annual financial reports, and the three main statements are the ones that's published for everybody to see. And the accounting person is the one that's preparing those statements. The reason for doing this is the users are willing to pay for this. So like the CRA, when they do this for tax purposes, the banks, maybe they borrow the money as a loan, and also the investors, because the users are willing to pay for accurate information, and there is a need for accounting in the business world.
Great. Thanks for that great introduction. I mean, yeah, I think we all can see, or we all know, accounting definitely is a super crucial part of any business, really. Perfect. Then my second question for you, can you tell us a little bit about your career and educational background and why you chose this field?
My background is in the automotive industry. I work as the head of accounting. My daily routines include overseeing the financial reporting, audit, tax, and payroll. I did my undergrad and CPA in BC and also an MBA in Ontario. I chose accounting because I think accounting is a very important function in all business. This includes the private sector, public sectors, government, nonprofits. So there's a lot of opportunities to explore for anyone that's interested in business.
Definitely, yeah. Yeah, as you said, it's super super important for any industry. And yeah, thank you for your short introduction about how you found your way into the accounting field. Great. So my next question is already, can you tell me a little bit about the Certificate in Accounting program here at Ashton?
So the program that we offer here at Ashton is designed similar as a job training. The program includes mainly two parts. The first part is the hands-on training for the accounting software that's most widely used in the industry. That includes the QuickBooks and Sage 50. The second part is the technical knowledge. So this would include audit, payroll, tax, financial reporting, and cost accounting. When the student complete the program, we believe our student will be able to succeed in the accounting industry for entry-level to mid-level accounting jobs.
Awesome. Yeah, I think that's definitely one of Ashton's main goals, to kind of make people career ready, right? And I think that's definitely, yeah, a great way of doing it. Awesome. Thanks for that insight. Then what would you say is your favorite part of the program, or what do you think students will benefit from the most?
From my experience and also from the feedback, that most students are very interested in learning the accounting softwares. Especially the one that we offer at Ashton, the QuickBooks and Sage 50. The main reason is these are the industry standard in accounting, where every company or maybe 90 to 95% of the business are using these, and students are interested to see how they would perform and learn the software, and they will be able to see the results right away. And I think this hands-on approach is also my favorite. So we want our students to succeed in the workplace and be able to learn the software in advance.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, especially nowadays with everything kind of getting more digital and all that, right? I mean, I would imagine learning the accounting softwares would be one of the building blocks of the career, for sure. Awesome. Yeah, that's definitely great to know, I'm sure, for prospective students. Yeah, and also what would be important, I guess, is how would you describe your teaching style to prospective students?
For me and also our many other amazing instructors at Ashton, we try our best to be practical. So we want to focus mostly on problem solving. So we want to demonstrate the type of problems that we may see at the workplace, and then we'll go through the issues and we try to solve them using whether it's on the technical side or if it's on the software. We want to let our students be aware that the issue that they may see at the actual workplace and be prepared for that.
Awesome. Yeah, I think that really just shows you how well it aligns with Ashton's overall goals and just making students ready for the workplace. That's awesome. Um, okay, and other than that, regarding the program, what are your expectations of students in the program, and also how much study time, for example, will students need to dedicate each week to be successful, roughly?
We hope to see students who are interested in exploring accounting as a profession. The study time usually is around 1 hour, maybe a little bit longer than 1 hour each day. And we think the accounting is not really a difficult subject, and most of our past students have done reasonably well, and so I think it should be fine.
Awesome. That's great to hear. And sounds like students would definitely be able to fit it in into a busy schedule still, since many of our students are changing careers or are just busy individuals. So yeah, that's great. What are some career options or typical next steps for students after they graduate from the program?
Our students, whether if they want to do it after they graduate or if they want to do it while they're studying, is to explore the job postings from the job websites based on their interest. As we learn more about accounting, we'll realize there's many different industries and different working structures and opportunities. There's the private companies, this can be local or regional, and then there's the public accounting and tax firms, and then there's government agencies, nonprofits. So there's a lot of opportunities. While they're all under the accounting umbrella, they may differ in the job description. So we recommend our students to go on the job search website to take a look and at the job postings and see what they're interested in.
Yeah, that's great. And again, is exactly, I'm sure there are so many different options in a field like accounting. It's probably more or less endless where the directions you could take. But yeah, I feel like looking at the job search site is definitely a great tip. Um, okay, and so my next question for you would be, what essential skills or qualities do you think a professional in this field should have to be successful?
Accounting has two main parts. The first part is the software, and then the second part is the technical knowledge. The software requires the students to be hands-on. So you will have to work your way around the accounting software and be able to navigate through the different functions and be able to use it. The technical knowledge, that this part requires logical thinking and comprehension on the accounting rules. Uh, the rules normally they don't really change. The same accounting rules many years ago it still applies right now. So maybe there is some minor updates from year over year, but generally they don't really change. So the two main important parts is the being hands-on to use the accounting software and also the reading comprehension for understanding the accounting rules. Both are very important for students to be successful.
Sounds like the certificate in accounting definitely equips students with all the technical and theoretical aspects of the job. That's great. How would you describe a typical day in the life of an accountant?
The day in life, it may vary based on the industry and the job duty the person is working on. The main duty for the bookkeeper or the accounting assistant is to ensure the financial statements are prepared in accordance to accounting rules. And the job will be done on the accounting software. So either QuickBooks or Sage for 95% of the companies. There may be some really specialized industry that use another software, but the whole design of the different softwares, once you learn the two main ones, the other ones will be very much comparable. Normally, the accountant will be working in an office setting, so you'll be going through the routine working in the office and usually in front of a laptop or computer for using the software.
Awesome. Yeah, that's great to know for prospective students what their day could look like, or yeah, what software they would encounter. Um, okay, and then what would you say would be really useful advice to give to students who are brand new to the industry or who want to change industries to accounting?
We encourage students who are interested in business in general to consider accounting as a profession. If our students are thinking about changing industries, the first thing and the most important thing to look is go on the job search websites and take a look at the job description and see if there's some roles that they may interest them and see what is the required task to be performed. And that will be the good start.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, that's definitely great advice and a good starting point to find your entry into the job. Okay, then, so what would you say is your number one reason why students should choose a career in accounting and specifically this program?
We recommend students who are interested in business to consider accounting seriously. The profession is highly respected and it provides a lot of job opportunities. The certificate in accounting program at Ashton College, the one that we offer here, we aim to prepare our students the best we can to succeed in the workplace with focus on the two main things, the technical knowledge on accounting and also the practical part using the accounting software. With these two combined, we think our students will do really well at the workplace.
Great, thank you so much for that. My last question before we give the stage to the audience for their questions is what would you say has changed the most in your field since you started?
The good part is the accounting rules, especially the technical knowledge, they are fairly stable, so they don't really change year over year, which is a good thing where we don't have to keep relearning the new topics. There is a trend right now to shift into additional disclosure for sustainability. Prior to the maybe a few 5-10 years ago, this was not as heavily focused. So right now, the accounting standards, they are incorporating additional rules to that's related to sustainability for companies to move forward. And this is not just in Canada; it's the same in Europe as well. The other thing is the software. What we used to do with the accounting software is it used to be a desktop type software where it has to be set up at the company. So the person will have to go into the office and do the work. And in the most recent few years, there is a growing trend and also a significant improvement in the accounting software where we are able to work fully remote. All the software will be on the web browser. This is the same for both Sage and QuickBooks. They both now have been developing, and especially QuickBooks has already developed the online version where the access for the software and the work is becoming more and more easier for the accounting person. So by choosing the accounting field now compared to a few years back, we get a lot more flexibility on the work environment, and you will be able to do the work remote if the company offers.
Definitely. I think that's just a growing trend in many industries nowadays, right? Especially after COVID. Just a lot of things can be done remotely now, or online, which is really great, just like this program as well, of course. Yes, awesome. Well, thank you so much for your answers. Yeah, these are all my questions for you for now. And let's see if we have any audience questions. The first audience question is, what's the job market like for someone with a certificate in accounting? Are there plenty of opportunities for entry-level roles?
The job opportunities is always there. We will have to think about how the accounting is doing relative to the everything else in the business world. You would imagine all the business, whether it's big or small, if it's local, regional, they need at least one accountant to do the bookkeeping and file the tax returns. So I think the accounting industry is very much correlated to the overall business of the economy. Like right now, we have like a trade tension between the U.S. and Canada, so maybe overall the business will be affected. So the job may also be affected. But if the economy is doing well, there will be many opportunities in accounting. If it's not doing well, of course, the competition for accounting jobs will be also higher, and you will have more people competing for the same position. So it's very much correlated to the overall economic conditions of the region that we're in.
That definitely makes a lot of sense. Still, it's probably, yeah, as we were saying before, I mean, every business needs an accountant, right? Or an accounting assistant, somebody working in that field. So it's probably still a really good thing to have so many options. Okay, then another question would be, does this program help keep students up to date with the latest accounting trends and rules?
Yeah, so the accounting rules, 90% of the accounting rules have not changed since 5-10 years ago. The rule that had changed was one is on the without going too technical, one is on the revenue recognition. There is a minor update on that one. It's still almost the same as what we had. It just the general accounting profession just added more detail to it. And the second one is the one we mentioned earlier on sustainability. So this one, there will be more disclosure requirements, and these ones will be included in the program. It will be mentioned briefly, although the main accounting rules, they have not changed, they do not usually change over time. The main change in accounting is the software, the technology company that designed the software. They like update the software every year, whether it's a new interface or it's something they improved based on the user feedback. So that will change. And the training program we offer here at Ashton, we use the most recent accounting software. So you will be using the most advanced software, and you'll be learning this one. We as a certified school, we have connections to directly with the software company, and they are providing us with access for our students to try the demo of the software, and this will be the one that we'll be using on for our sessions.
That's great to know. Thanks for that answer. So let's jump to the next question. Are there any options for continuing education after this program if you want to if I want to level up my career?
We have alumni events every year where we present whether it's tax related or accounting or finance related. We have a new section there with our alumni events for keeping ourselves up to date on the most recent changes. So we definitely have a very strong alumni network, and we will be able to present, and reconnect with our students every year for updates.
Great. Thanks. And then the last question for you for now is, will this certificate help if I'm thinking about eventually working toward a CPA designation?
You will have to check the CPA website. So for that one, you will need to do two things. From what I remember, the requirements, you need to have a bachelor's degree, and also many people don't have accounting bachelor degree, so they need to have a bridge program. And what I think we can offer here at Ashton is the bridge program. So for people who didn't have a accounting bachelor's, and you hope to become a CPA, the knowledge and the course that is presented here at Ashton will be able to help you on that one. And in addition to this, you may also have to take a few additional required courses directly from CPA. And with the bridge course here, and also the required course at the CPA, will enable you to proceed with your future plans on becoming a licensed accountant.
Thanks for the thorough answer on that. Great. We just actually got another question in. It says, is there a final exam, a project, or do I just complete coursework to finish the certificate?
We'll have assignments, and we'll have a final exam. The assignments will be throughout the sessions. There will be every few sessions when there will be an assignment, and then at the end of each course there will be an exam. The exam will cover topics similar to the assignments, and it will be comprehensive. There will not be any kind of presentations, as the accounting we discussed this earlier. We focus on two things. We want our students to be able to use the accounting software. This is the most important job, because no matter what job we do as an accountant, they will ask you for this. Do you know how to use QuickBooks or Sage 50? So this is our number one priority. Number two priority is the technical knowledge. And so you can see both parts don't really require you to do some kind of presentation. They need us to be able to be hands-on, to use the software, and then we need to be able to comprehend the accounting rules to know exactly what we have to do at the workplace. The final exam is designed to test our technical knowledge for some of the courses, and also for the accounting software course, the final exam will be done on the software. So you will be able to try the software throughout the course, and at the end of it, there will be an exam where you prepare the financial statements using the software.
Thank you so much. That was a great, thorough description of the requirements in the course. And yeah, I think there don't seem to be any more audience questions. And thank you so much to everyone for asking away. So Fred, do you have any closing thoughts you would like to share with us today?
We think and we understand that in the business world, accounting is a very important function. We recommend anyone that is interested in business to consider accounting seriously as a career. And at the same time, take a look at the job descriptions on job search websites to see what is the requirements and what is the employers are looking for. Mostly, they will be looking for the being able to use the accounting software, and then they will ask for something similar to a full cycle accounting, which is the technical knowledge. And both are the main emphasis that we offer here at Ashton. So we hope to prepare our students the best we can to succeed in the workplace. We hope to see students who are interested in accounting to join our program.
Thank you for these closing thoughts. Awesome. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, Fred, for taking the time to join us today. It's been really insightful. It's always great hearing from the perspective of an industry expert and someone with hands-on knowledge and experience. And I'm sure prospective students will appreciate getting some insight on the course and who their instructor will be. Yes, and everyone, if you're interested in the program, feel free to learn more by scanning the QR code I'll share in a minute. Thank you again, everyone, for joining us today, and have a great day.